one.
5, I guess. Jeez.
5 means we're live.
5 means we're live, and I'm being violent behind the screen. So
Who's gonna kill our diversity hire? Send help.
Send old help.
Everything's fine, I promise. Happy early Halloween, and thanks for joining us. We're back with our lovely short series, Task Team M. Some of us have had some fun and are a little dressed up and stuff. And as I was telling them offline, this wig is not going to last. So I'm going to take this off at some point because I'm quickly actually losing my shit. But in the meantime, let's have our lovely cast introduce themselves, who they're playing tonight, any fun projects or anything they're excited to stream soon and what they do and stuff. I'll start with No Face because that mask kills me.
Yep. That's his intro. He's done.
I can't tell if you're doing a bit. Okay, there we go.
I misheard. I'm sorry. Also, you cannot hear so well in this mask. I want to point that out right now. Also,
Okay. Makes sense.
I'm Tony Cat. I'm playing this guy right here. His name is Bert. He's a Goliath barbarian. He likes to swing around a gigantic axe. He is good buddies with Murp over there, the little lizard dragon guy. He's a kobold. I know that he's called. He doesn't get it. He is always wearing. He's always got Great Weapon Master activated that is never coming off. Just don't ask. All right, that'll be it for me. So, Mr. Murp, please.
What's up?
Mr. Murp.
I'm Mr. Murp. I play Murp. He is a little kobold. I was going to say artillerist. He's not an artillerist. He's an alchemist. My brain's a little mushy today, so bear with me. But yeah, he's literally depleted of anything of worth. I think I have some tape and bubblegum somewhere, and that is it. So good luck, guys. But trying to think what else. I'm running a Pathfinder campaign. Friday is going to be our first full session, so I'm excited about that. See where those lovely adventurers go in the Wild West. There's going to be an attempted bank heist, so we'll see what happens there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Then I play on Saturdays as Valen, who's trying to get a bunch of lazy people to go kill some fucking monsters. But anyway, I'm going to go pass it off to Rev. Rev, please take it away.
Howdy, y'all. I'm Rev, and I'm playing Bumic, a Tortle Swordlock here, who is also pretty gosh darn tapped of all of his magic. But when he's not fighting crime with these guys or smuggling, he's cooking, keeping everyone fed. But other than that, you can find me during the week on my channel, Rev Eldridge, here on Twitch, and we play a variety of video games, mostly playing Dragon Age. Tomorrow is the release of Veilguard, and I will be launching right into it first thing in the morning, and that will be my next 2 months.
2 months, all right.
When I'm not playing that, I'm running a Pathfinder 2e game every other Monday. Foozca's amazing player. I will pass it on to the only other person who's on camera. Joe.
Hello, I be Joe. I'm playing Victor. He's mostly a cleric with a little bit of monk who plays like he's mostly a monk with a little bit of cleric. As such, unlike these guys who can't manage their resources, I have half of my spells left. That's definitely not because I mostly punch things. Yeah, but when I'm not here, I'm just here all over the place. I'm here Fridays for Wild Wild West, and I'm here on Saturdays to express mental health and some logic and reason for people who are grieving and think we need to run headlong to the next thing. And just everybody calm down. It's all going to work out. And other people think they know best. Yeah, but when it's not D&D here, on my channel, My Cross My God, every other Sunday. This Sunday is not one of the Sundays, so it's the opposite of this Sunday. I've been playing Mass Effect, RNG, all the decisions, all the mission order, the skill points, who goes on the missions. It's all RNG, all the dialogue. It's been some wild, spicy choices. And the first thing we did was say, let's not go to Omega. So I don't have anybody that you normally pick up first in Mass Effect 2. We'll see where we go from there. But it's a spicy fun time. And I think that's all the things in the places. So the big reveal. Reach out to us from the void, Flandy.
Hello, I am the Flandy. And I'm not going to say the name of my costume because it's better if I don't say it and you fill in the blanks in your own head, and we're all going to have laughs because we're all going to come with totally different answers.
Oh my
Gay
god.
chicken?
The jump, the little like hop into position, the stupid legs again.
I have a color for tail.
Flinty, you look a lot shorter than I remember.
I'm not.
This is just a very large rooster. He has sunglasses.
Why does he have sunglasses?
Because it's
What
bright
is
outside.
happening? Oh my god, amazing!
I'm just an average Floridian, that's all. That's my
I
costume.
just looked at your hat. That's amazing. Okay.
Wow.
Just-
That is the most heinous hat I've ever seen. Where... God.
Oh no. Oh, thank you,
That
Flinty.
That is fucking impressive.
Oh my gosh.
I love
That
that
is-
you got. Oh my god, just full of. Is that the wacky inflatable man just dead in the background? By the way.
No,
Uh-huh.
the background.
Now you're just a very strangely proportioned man.
There's still a rooster.
Okay, there it is. Yeah. Oh, you're mostly strangely proportioned man, but there is a rooster.
If
What's
there
my
was a surprise
Fucking
giant
foot.
rooster being ridden by a man, it would be from Florida. So yeah, that tracks.
It feels appropriate in some ways, to be honest.
So, I'm playing Tahatla tonight. He's a snaky boy, and he's gonna do sneaky snake things. And back to Foos.
Back to me. Hello, I'm Foos. I'm your DM for tonight. I also DM on Saturdays, where we have our long form series of difficult terrain playing then. And I also joined Dungeons' Wild Wild West low magic campaign as a druid. Because I'm listen to the rules. But yeah.
Lives in the family.
Yeah, sure, very true. But listen, it wasn't like a battle strategy. It was like a setting thing. It was a little different. But anyway, we'll get
you
us
wanna-
going.
Be a gunslinger? I got you, Dennis.
Absolutely not. You know me. I think you knew that going into it. There was no way I was gonna just lean into the Wild Wild West thing because I was like, I'll do a
You
little
like
bit.
Trigun? I was like, maybe she could create something like that.
I get that was over 20 years ago, my dude. Watch it now. Legit. Also, he was like a weird plant man, so it was very strange to begin with.
You like
Anyway,
the dude with the cross too, though, right? The dude who's like that cross is nothing but weapons.
Nothing but yeah. It's so full of mercy. But anyway, we're gonna hop into our fucking Flandy, our recap and dole out the inspirations, then get back into this as per usual. So our lovely task team M has been sent into a multi-dimensional underground crime ring, looking for a particular contact that they do not have the name of, but do have a description for. In stepping inside, they have had numerous, let's say, violent interactions at this point, in which they did lose their sixth member, Ladlow, to a particular wizard caster lady who came and absconded with him, and that, God fucking Flanny, the legs being up in the, it just looks like, you're just like, oh my God. Stole Ladlow, and the rest of the team kind of pushed on. Meeting a contact from the inside named Vale, a Sphinx tabaxi who was able to mark them so that they would be able to walk into certain areas unaffected or unimpeded. How his words. The lovely Tahatla and Bumik were the ones who were marked with such of a crime mark and are able to reap certain benefits, such as seeing certain doors and open alleyways and such in the actual hallway that they were in, as well as they came to a space in which it looked as though the bodies of some of the experiments were disposed of. And those with the marks, I do believe Tahatla was the only one to find out because he was the only one to walk. Bumik dimension doored across, but was able to find out that that is safely traveled for those who are marked. But killing everyone on the other side of said pit on their way over to the experiments, they were able to kind of reap the rewards of their victory for like half a second before reaching for some of the weapons that were on these combatants, in which they seem to have been visited by some strange entity in a vastly white expanse who decided to test them out of a bit of boredom and also curiosity. So the team was sent to a strange space in which they forgot their names, but not their relationships to each other, except Merp. Merp did pass that saving throw, but everyone else failed. And it was a fun race against the clock in which the team had to do their best to reach certain stones that seemed to hold pieces of their identity. So in successfully doing so, everyone is able to reconnect with themselves and regain their memories of plenty. They popped back out, and in doing so, were able to recognize that nobody seemed to have the white eyes that everyone had before disappearing into that space. Everyone seems okay, but everyone was face down in that hallway for who knows how long. But you guys are coming to in that hallway in which you have now had 2 victories. No progression from this room. But that is where we are going to be picking up tonight. And for inspiration, for Halloween inspirations, these are the ones that I give out for dressing up, because thanks for being festive and it's fun. These do not expire tonight, so feel free to hold on to these for as long as you want. Plandy, you do get a D20. Same with, we'll give D20s all around. Kit and Rev, you also will both get a D20 that you can hold on to and use at your leisure. And then for tonight, the inspiration winners are Rev. We got you back on this bitch, man. We were trying to keep you off, but you're back on. You guys are double dipping. You and Kit are the proud owners of the expiring inspiration tonight.
Yay!
Yeah. So the 2 of you have the both non-expiring and expiring D20s. There's the sword. It's finally picking it up. Let's go. Ready to go. All right. But I will bring you back to your
Life back to reality.
Oh, back to life. Yes, sure. That's Yep. All right. So you are in this space with a bunch of bodies. Oh, also, Tahatla did explore a little bit further up in the direction that you guys were essentially heading in, because you started at the bottom of this map and you were kind of working your way up and across. The actual hallway seems to disappear into what seems to be magical darkness up there, in which Tahatla took a dirt nap in that magical darkness, because that's where he was when you guys were pulled into that other vision together.
Rude.
So, yeah, you're coming to in the darkness, but everybody has regained their senses and is coming to in this space.
Am I blurry?
Yes.
A little bit, yeah.
See.
I feel like I may have twisted the camera a little bit when I did that.
Uh-oh.
I'll see if that does it. Am I less blurry now? I feel like I'm less blurry.
It looks fine. It looks fine to me, though, honestly. And on stream, it looks crisp.
Hold on, I gotta tap my shoe.
God damn it.
All right, if I remember correctly, I was going for the staff to try and break it because it didn't break.
Again.
Oh no.
You're trying to break it again?
I mean, I was gonna. I mean, people could or could not interfere. That's up to them.
That's true. Okay, everyone.
Stop it. Stop. Like, I'm. You didn't know who you were 2 seconds ago.
Okay, but that was then, and this is now, and staff is not broken.
Staff was catalyst, perhaps?
Well, yes, I tried to break stick, and then it did not, and then we were there. But we passed the test, so we will not go back there.
How come no one understands the concept of trap?
I think in the very far background, you just hear Tahatla go, I do.
In the darkness, in the magical darkness, you just hear, I do.
I would not suggest it, but I can't stop you.
I mean, if you do not want me to break stuff, I do not have to break stuff.
We could just.
I dare you.
Why would this compel me?
You can't see me.
Well, I can hear you.
He might be able to see you because we tell those and shit.
Oh my god.
I guess what I'm gonna do is like just kick the staff into the pit. Bye.
Okay. No problem. Just clatters, kind of sliding and then end over end.
I feel like we were concerned about this wizard having spellcasting foci. Does that mean we didn't kill him?
I thought he was killed with a spell, if I remember correctly. So
I hit him with an Eldritch Blast at the end.
yeah,
That was
With
the
no
final
intention
thing.
of
Dead.
knockout.
no, yeah, there's no intention of keeping him up.
I also couldn't hear you say that you wanted to keep him up. If you...
I just figured we could talk to somebody, but since they're all dead, okay, so now we go down hallway without the light.
Well, let's take a moment to breathe. Some of us are out of things.
Is there a light switch on this hallway?
No,
Let's looking for a light switch.
he's just like pawing around at the stones. You're not finding a light switch though, just to be clear.
That's fine. That's fine. He's gonna keep going down until he finds a light switch or gets out of the source.
Okay, so you're
But
advancing.
He's
now.
also not communicating that.
Of course.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sounds
don't
good.
think KKG&E has gotten down here to run some cable lines here, or power lines, so we're just gonna have to wait.
Oh gosh.
Alright,
So
I'm
is there
gonna,
a certain number of breaths you need? You seem to be breathing okay. How many breaths do you need?
he just kind of points to his bandolier, which is like straight up empty. It was full when we started. There is...
It is a weird way to count breaths. I will count the number of empty spots on his bandolier and go, you need 8 breaths? That is very few.
You know, if I wasn't such a stressful situation, I think I'd like you. Alright, so... Can we just...
This is.
Thanks.
I'm trying to determine now. I do not find this stressful. So we are friends, or you are stressed and do not like me.
You know, let's call it both. Look,
Come on, at least
you're almost dead, actually. You should relax.
I am very cold.
So somebody help me.
He quits.
All right. I do not know how many breaths. It apparently was not 8, and I do not know how long you will take. So what I will do is I will meditate, and you tell me when you are ready to be doing other things.
Okay,
Don't
that's
think
good.
this hallway is probably particularly the best place.
Oh, you can meditate anywhere. You tune out everything.
I'll
I
keep
don't
that
think
in mind when you tune out the enemies killing the rest of us.
Well, going back is going to be difficult. Oh, and there was some weird bone needle thing that was shooting at me. And it had toxins of some kind. It was awful. So if you go back there, it's that.
I'm confused. I did not think we wanted to move.
P-Mick has a point. This isn't a very good defensible
Please.
area.
Well, there is only I either have to come out of darkness or have spell to cross impossible void. Well, I suppose you can go down and back up, but there is scary monster down there. This is fairly well blocked off. Helpfully ignoring the fact that anyone who lives through is supposed to be down here can walk across the invisible bridge.
Hey,
Is the wall stone?
The one, yeah, by you, absolutely.
God damn it.
I got
Heather knows what you're
solution,
gonna do, but
boys.
Murph doesn't.
Yeah.
If we do wish to rest here, and well, do you need to be able to work on things?
Yeah, I need to brew some more potions and concoctions.
Would allow us to rest, but you wouldn't be able to work.
It won't take long. It's surprisingly kind of quick, actually. I'm quite good. It could be at the end. It'll be at the end of it. Although, hold on. Is magical darkness? Do I have something for that? I think I do, actually. Hold on.
Sure. Just considering it, I guess. I won't have anyone really roll for this because everyone was there for it. But if the consideration of resting is kind of coming up, you have more or less found at least one safe room in here where Vale was able to meet with you all and mark you. So the team would kind of remember that in their haste. Possibly that's a location to take a rest if necessary. You would, of course, need to backtrack for that. But it's been the only space here that has been safe for you so far.
I don't. I have something that can reveal invisible things, but anything in that kind of darkness, I don't have.
I can put each of us into the wall to rest safely.
What?
It's how I rest in a dangerous area. I can meld you into the stone.
Ah, the melds. Keyword. I thought there was going to be more violence involved. Okay, I'm okay with that. Are you guys?
I do not know how often you can do this, and if it costs you things that you could use other ways, but if you think you can do this and are happy to do so, then okay.
I pull out a large tome made of stone.
That's gonna weigh a ton.
Yeah, and it was just in my cloak, like, it just shouldn't have fit there.
Casually. While you guys are discussing this, Tahatla, you are advancing down the shadowy hallway, correct?
Yeah.
Are you doing? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to ask if you're trying to be quiet about it, because I know you were saying you were kind of like just playfully searching for things.
Yeah,
but
I think you would
is
be.
there? Okay. Then I would need a stealth roll from you, my friend.
I presume it's dark in this hallway?
It's a little dark in this magical dark hallway, yeah. I would say a little bit.
Oh, I did not select that. I want to hot. Like, good God, bless fucking. Fuck.
Bless fucking her. Okay, sounds good.
Stat bonuses, jeez.
As you are heading down, you're noticing that it's kind of strangely quiet in here. When you first kind of entered it, you were able to hear and speak with your companions back at the start of it, and even kind of chime in on some other conversations. But you've gone a decent amount. You're kind of guesstimating how far you're going, but you started to notice that their conversation got quieter and quieter, and it almost felt like maybe you were either distancing yourself sooner than you expected, or perhaps there's some magic at play here that is muffling the sound.
I think he's probably going to chalk it up mostly to being tired. He's probably yawning a few times during this and keeping from like making noise while he yawns. So he's probably picking up on that, but I think he's probably associating that more that he's just tired and probably walked farther than they thought.
Okay, gotcha. But as you continue, it doesn't take too long, a minute or so of just kind of quietly slithering around. And I think in your stealth roll, it would be a cautious enough approach to recognize the moment kind of like the front half of you crests out of this magical darkness. The moment it does as well, you are just nearly blinded by regular kind of lighting in some kind of hallway. To the left and right of you seem to be very large, like bluish stones of some kind that are kind of glowing, and you can hear some running water kind of between them. Crystals kind of dimly glowing and actually providing most of the light that you see here. But a hallway kind of extends in front of you, but it seems way shorter. And there is a very clear guard with full plate armor and a cape on either side of this hallway, as well as further down, there's a third figure that you can see as well. As you kind of poke your head in, the two guards don't seem to either notice or acknowledge you. Their heads don't kind of turn in your direction, but they are fully helmeted. So It's a little hard to tell. The figure in the back, however, does kind of turn to look at you. But you do have a sort of a split second where like all this comes to you and you are now here.
I feel like as soon as he sees that figure looking at him, he immediately backs up. He'll move a couple steps left or right, wherever said it is, and he's gonna get really low.
Okay.
And he's gonna try his best to like profile his just so his eye can see through.
You're a snake, so it's gonna be like snout
Well,
and then
that's why I said profile, like to come into the side as much as he can. I know there's gonna be more that fits through, but he's trying to like. But he's also being really so he's hoping that the person's looking up here and he's gonna come down and look down here.
Yeah, gotcha, sure. Give me another stealth check, please.
Perfect.
Oh gosh. That is very good. Your fucking bonkers tactics, you're quite sure it worked. Mostly you feel like it works because the angle that you chose kind of puts one of the guards in front of you and that figure in the back that was able to really see you clearly. So it's just kind of poking your eye out there. No one seems to react to you, and you get a few seconds to kind of take a look at this hallway. It goes for about 40 or so feet before it ends. That figure seems to be standing right where it splits left and right.
Does the figure like? Do I get any details off of that guy? Because that's who he's really inspecting now.
You can't see them because the guard is in its way, and that's why you can't. Like, they don't seem to notice you because that figure is in the way. But from a distance, at a quick glance, it seemed feminine, long hair, and maybe a dress or robes of some kind.
Okay. He will sneakily retract his head from the visibility and start walking back. And snakes don't have paces, but he's counting his pace, I guess.
It slithers.
See how far away this thing is, so he can tell folks like, hey, in like 32 steps, we're gonna get into the light.
I would love to hear that that unit conversion when you're there. Like, it was 13 slithers. I don't know how many steps that is for you guys, but
yes. What do you mean you don't know what a slither is? But
right.
yes, that does. He will. I think he'll pause at the edge just to see if anything's going to grab him, because he wants to be as quiet as long as he can, and then he'll start heading back. Hi, Dubs. Do you have a bow in your hair?
no, those are clips. Hi.
Get a spouse that'll troll you, ladies and gentlemen.
The famous Dub corner that the stream can't see,
No,
but we can.
You're good. Yes, it's just for us. So is a KS a kilo slither?
Hey, Foos.
What's up? No, don't. Fucking the second you hey Foos, I was like, I knew it.
This is a family stream, man.
It's not. It's absolutely not. But anyway, we'll head back to the team. The rest of it, at least, who is kind of debating a rest. But it's probably, you guys probably get another like 5 minutes or so of conversation before the sneaky snake slithers on back.
All right. So darkness is a thing.
If we wish it, this magic can work for up to 8 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If you were wanting to try to find more rest.
I can't be the only one who's spent on anything.
You sleep inside stone?
Yes.
Sounds
Quite
cozy.
comfortable.
Sounds suffocating, but I guess if you need that many breaths, then we could do these.
Hey, it's not just me. You are almost dead. Almost everyone here is dead. We're
I
are
have
not in
most
peak
of my
health.
magics. I can still throw all of my hands.
But how many hands can you take yourself?
Less so, but that is fixable in less than an overnight situation. I'm not saying we do not have to not do that. If we need to sleep, then fine. I do not know what time it is. It is dark and underground. Well, not that dark. We can see.
It's a shed past the scale.
Ah!
That is not real time.
Why did you go?
Time is made up.
You just hide in
Anyway.
crevices while we're talking?
No, I was doing work. There's 2 big armored guards. That way, approximately... How many slithers, Fizz?
I did 63.
Approximately 63 slithers.
And we've been
There's
wasting all
also-
this time breathing. Let's go fight them.
There's also a big mage lady. I assume she's mage by robes. I don't have proof.
That's great. No, we're gonna take a nap on the wall. Are you in?
He's just gonna move over and touch the wall and see if he feels anything that they found out that he didn't find out.
Investigates more wall.
This is just wall.
Not for long. Don't look surprised. You watched our friend over here mollywop people with giant rocks that he doesn't carry on his person.
Hold on.
It's either that or you believe he's the strongest turtle ever and just carries a quarry with him wherever he goes.
Do you think this is the best place to do that?
Unless you found an
Probably
inn between here and the bad guys.
traveled.
That's why we're in the stone.
They will not know we are in the wall. They cannot see us.
We should probably roll the bodies off somewhere, though.
If we're gonna do this, then I recommend doing it in the darkness.
That's where we should put the bodies.
Or the pit for the bodies.
Ah, you just look at the pit, you can see them.
Can you bring the bodies with us to rest?
What?
Listen, those eyes know we're here. Clearly connected. When that one touched Daff.
He seemed not too interested that we were killing his mans, though.
So I should try to break staff.
It just like gives you a dirty look.
Done with your shit.
Let's take our nap, and then we can break that lady's staff who's probably going to be on the night shift or something.
Is there a way to get out of wall if emergency occurs?
You will have full ability to leave the stone.
Okay.
Each of you individually.
I guess in the wall it is. Can Tahala eat these bad guys? Is that something that he can metabolize?
Start munching? I mean,
I mean,
I don't know
do you
how.
eat like 6 dudes right now?
I don't know.
Plenty.
Also,
I don't know about you either.
snakes don't really chew; they kind of just swallow. So
I know that's what I'm like. If I eat all these bad guys, do one T react like normal snakes?
you're gonna have to get some butcher reaction going on. Also, I mean, how big do you think your stomach is?
I don't know. It could be magical.
There's a couple of reasons why this is funny. One, you're still like in terms of meta stuff, you're still just a Yonti pureblood. We were just like, we're gonna be having fun and make you like a full ass fucking snake. So you're like most parts just a person who's just like, can I eat these guys real quick? Oh my goodness.
Obviously,
I would say that
more for the fun social experiment than it is anything else.
Tahatla does not find the urge to munch on these guys, is what I will tell you. You can do whatever you want after that.
Quick, take out the leathers. They taste gross. Hard to digest.
Yumik, what would you use to get you and your 4 companions to sleep within the wall?
I can ritually cast Meldon Stone on each of them.
Oh, ritually. Okay, good. I forgot it was a ritual spell, so I was like, I'm pretty sure that's just okay, very cool. It'll take a little time to get everyone in, but yeah, you technically could. Absolutely.
All right.
So yeah, I will. Who wants to go first?
Me.
I will say,
I will.
stand near the wall. I will pull out my stone slab of a book, start flipping through some of the pages.
Cool.
And yeah, I'll start casting this ritual spell, and some of the rocks of the wall will kind of grab onto you, and by the end of it, you can choose to enter into the stone wall.
This is strange. All right, I'll try it. Let's go.
How can you see what you're doing?
You can't. Just falls into it.
You are able to see out of it. No one can see that he is there.
Can I speak out of it?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna make faces at
Sorry, you can't see outside. You can hear. It's muffled.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Nobody
I'm
can see
pretty
outside
sure you
because
can't.
we're doing it in the darkness, right? Yeah? Magical? Yeah. Extra
What are
height.
you guys doing in the darkness? Extra hidey.
I mean, I feel like waking up inside a wall and then coming out into darkness you can't see through, and then trying to figure out which way it's out is a nightmare.
Oh gosh.
Yes, but it's good for our survival.
If they can see us in a wall, the darkness is an afterthought. Also, I'm in a wall, so you didn't hear that.
Correct.
And yeah, one by one, I will let them merge into. Are we throwing the bodies off the pit first off to our stronger companion?
Are we throwing them in the pits or hiding them in the darkness? Did we decide?
I feel like we will.
Merp, you're not in the wall yet. So which one did you prefer?
What? Put him in the darkness again? I don't know. Also, I weigh 45 pounds.
I could do it. I just don't know what you prefer.
I would put them in pit. There are already many bodies in pit. How will they know difference?
Just be careful, because there's a little bony
Do
snake.
we know if they're gonna fall through the floor? He's gonna take one of the bodies and see if they fall or if they just are on an invisible floor.
You dragging them over?
Yeah, one of them.
Okay, yeah. You're not that strong, are you?
He has a 12 strength score.
Okay, yeah. It's
Yeah,
a little bit of
yeah.
effort, but you can drag a body along, sure. Yeah, you manage to drag it over, and you guys watch as soon as Tahatla starts getting towards the edge, that Tahatla stays on an invisible platform of some kind. It doesn't seem to like bother him at all. And there's no indication. There's none like glowing runes or anything. It just seems as though he's walking on air, or slithering on air, excuse me. But continuing to pull back, you watch as the body also seems to follow the same rules and stay above the pit.
That's what I thought. To the darkness it is. I'm not carrying it. That was a lot of work. Muscles, get over here. Either one of you, come on, chop chop.
Scaly man rude.
Can confirm.
I think you start grabbing these guys by their ankles and just start dragging them over.
Easy enough. Not a problem. You're able to, just kind of grab them and work your way through the numbers. You're just dragging them into the darkness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Easy enough.
Trying to make the neatest little pile he can with them.
Okay. Are you like putting them to like one side so they're not in the middle, kind of thing?
Mm-hmm. Okay, imagine kind of like a human Jenga kind of situation right now.
Along
Great.
the walls, please. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Well, because you said he
alright.
was mean. He said please and thank you.
I was gonna
You learned
say.
that's a good thing.
He called you rude, not mean.
Rude. I'm sorry. Well, any misspoke. Tatla didn't.
Oh my goodness. You are able to get rid of the bodies. I imagine this is happening while Bumik is wallifying folks, so
Wallifying.
totally fine. As this is happening, because it is a ritual spell, so that does mean it's taking about 10 minutes-ish, like a couple seconds over, for each cast, which means it would take you nearly an hour to get everyone into this wall. So in that time, I will need a luck roll from someone. So someone please give me a d20.
I'm safe in the wall because I'm second.
I'm safe in the wall because I'm second.
Do you want to remind me? We got people with like 64 inspirations, so you know.
You can't. I mean, you can use inspiration on the initial roll, but there's a secondary roll that comes after this.
Oh, okay.
So if you want, you can change the roll, but if not, then I'm gonna ask someone to roll me a d6, please.
Like a D6.
Flanny, do you mind? Because Kit rolled the 20.
I already did. There's your one. Have fun.
Oh my goodness.
And the Groot slang enters the room.
The Groot Slang came from the fucking desert, came back
Whatever,
out.
we beat it once.
No.
Do it
Okay,
again.
so I'm gonna say this is about halfway through, which would be like 25-ish minutes. So 2 people are in the wall, which is Merp and Snaky Boy, right?
Apparently.
Okay, so just making sure we got you boys over there. Okay, sounds good. In the meantime, obviously, Bumik, you are casting. Who do you think would be your third target?
Probably muscles.
I think he would. I think Bert would be like, no, little man, go.
Who's the little
And
man?
are totally not a monk.
Oh, the monk's getting shoved in there?
Yeah.
Apparently so.
I have to go last. So.
Yeah. That's dead. We already know what that is, but for that. Okay, so Victor is currently being cast upon. And Bert, what are you doing in the meantime?
I think he'd be working on the bodies, keeping an eye out just in case.
Okay, give me a perception check from you.
Percepción.
If you're chilling.
O Santa María de Guadalupe, intercede por la iglesia. 14.
Okay, not too bad. You are Bumik dutifully going about your casting. You got 2 in. That does mean, of course, that the long rest would end in that order as well.
Yeah.
You would, what's his name? Not you, obviously. But our lovely Merp would be out first, and then 10 minutes, and then afterwards Tatla and 10 minutes and such, blah, blah, blah. But you've gotten them in, and it's been quiet. The bodies have been moved into the darkness, but that doesn't quite remove the bloodstains that are here. But at the very least, the very physical bodies are not here anymore. Bert is keeping his eye out, and it is otherwise sort of almost eerily quiet in this space. That hallway leading into the space that you walked into, is very, very long. And you spotted the people who were here from quite a distance. There's a feeling of that can obviously happen the other way around as well. But it is while you are here for some time that Bert is the first to start making out some footsteps coming in the general direction of the team. It seems to be one person walking in that direction. But I would say that Bert is the first to notice, as I imagine Victor is just chilling, I imagine. But I don't know if you're keeping as much tension as Bert is because he has nothing to do, and Bumick, you are casting. But Bert, you hear the sound of someone coming, but you don't see them yet.
Okay. I think he would try to be as inconspicuous as possible and try and get try to get his companion's attention here and let him know something might be coming their way. So of course he would talk to Bumick here. Bumick. Sound coming. Do they know where the sound's coming from?
Yeah, it's down the hallway, the way you guys came in.
Oh, okay.
We came in.
Down the hallway. Footstep.
We'll up the casting so that I'm not making any noise. It's pressed up against the wall.
Well, if we're stopping the thing, is the wall smooth, or could I theoretically climb up above the void entrance?
It's pretty smooth.
That's right. What I'm gonna do in the meantime is cast that at the mouth of the... Well, that's not true. I'm gonna wait to cast that until as someone's exiting. That way I have warning, because we're gonna have approaching footsteps.
Mm-hmm. Also, just for clarification, the footsteps aren't coming from the darkness. They're coming from the other side where you guys came in initially.
Oh.
So it's not going to come out behind you guys. It's coming from the other end.
Yeah.
Those are some loud footsteps.
Food. Would Bert still have a spider climb or no?
No,
It only lasts an hour. It's been.
Oh, an hour, excuse me.
Yeah, that's what I meant to ask.
It's definitely dropped. I'm sure I cast something that either dropped it or.
Unfortunate. Okay.
But yeah. So.
People coming.
Oh, it's knocking on the stone.
All right. Was it explained to me that if I leave it, the spell ends?
Yeah, it would have been.
Okay.
But yeah, he's gonna go like this, try to hide like this or some shit. Like,
If we're in the darkness, we'll just stay pressed against the wall.
Okay.
My
So you
plan
guys all...
in the darkness,
Okay.
I'm gonna lay full on the ground and poke just little bits of my face out at ground level, because people are mostly not going to be looking at the ground.
Sounds good. Just give me a stealth check for that too, please.
I'll give you a stealth check.
These guys getting cheesed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Also like the idea that he's halfway in the wall because you're halfway through the cast.
I would love if that's how it works. Each percentage of the cast is how far your body can get into the stone. That's definitely not how it works, but that's awesome. I love it. So the only one who would have vision is Victor, just confirming, because the rest of you guys are in the darkness. All right, so you're kind of poking your head out as you go. The footsteps are loud because the feet don't seem to have boots on. But even so, they sound like stone against stone. But it's in the pattern of someone walking. And it takes a little bit before you can kind of see, and it almost feels like perhaps they're not fully opaque, like they're slightly transparent, but there is a cloaked figure that is just slowly, very casually walking in your direction. Doesn't seem to look in your particular on the floor direction for Victor, but continues approaching. As it does so, you're starting to kind of make out a few more details about it. It's cloaked, and it's kind of rendering most of the body covered, unfortunately. It does have a hood on, but you're kind of catching a glint of something shiny from beneath it. And as it continues approaching, you watch as it seems to kind of clack its way over the invisible flooring of that pit in front of you, continuing on its way. And at this point, it's close enough that you can get a few more details. The feet that are stepping out do look humanoid, but they look like white stone almost. And they almost look like they're sort of cracked and like brittle in a way. But each sounds like just a heavy, solid stone. As you're kind of making your eye line up this figure, the face is not a face, but instead that of a mirror. with the hood kind of pulled over it. It continues walking towards you and then stops about 5 feet away from you, tilting that mirrored face in your direction.
Performance.
Is Victor actually playing dead?
Yeah. If I pull back into the darkness, that's movement. That's obvious. But maybe you looked twice at a dead body.
Perception, or not perception, performance, excuse me.
Come on, Clunk, you got this.
I forgot you have negative to charisma.
Damn.
He's so charismatic, it doesn't feel right, but I guess it works in a way. It just continues to stare at you.
I'm falling for that trap. I stay dead.
He's just with one eye just kind of peeking over.
You watch as it kind of reaches in under its cloak for a moment, and you start to hear the sound of what seems like a sword being drawn.
It's not a great sound. It's not my favorite sound.
It's not. Drawing that sword, you can see it kind of glinting and shining in this dim light that's there. Still kind of hides it under his cloak, but is just staring at Flandy. That's 100% it. The gift that he just posted. Just, I'm dead. It's about that. It goes about that well. But yes, you can see the sword kind of from beneath the cloak, and it starts taking a few deliberate steps towards you. Sword extended.
Does Bert have any indication of whether the figure knows he's there along with Pumic or no?
You heard very loud footsteps that slowly approached and then stopped.
Mhm.
And you would hear the sword being drawn as well, I would say.
Okay. Do I have a line of sight on this or any of this or no?
You're in the darkness, aren't you?
I see. Okay.
Yeah, unless that changed. Unless you come out and do something, but otherwise, staring. Victor, are you moving at any time? At any point?
Not yet.
Holding still, okay. You feel the very tip of this blade pressed against your forehead. Stays very, very still.
So do I.
Yeah, roll performance.
Oh,
I did.
Incredible. Just double checking something.
God, that is the ugliest hat I've ever seen.
God, that hat. Yeah, that hat is incredible. Kind of looking over
Hey, like,
here
that's
for
what
just a
we're for.
moment. 1 second.
For the record,
Okay.
I think as soon as Tahatla was put into the wall and things kind of muffled for him, I think he passed right the fuck out.
He's unconscious right now. Out. He's just fucking gone. While you are there, you feel just kind of the slightest kind of like nick against your forehead. Please roll me a wisdom saving throw. Hold on. Double check. Okay. As it does so, this is just, it feels like unfortunate for Victor. You had a very strange moment where you grabbed a staff and you went to a different dimension and it was weird and shit. You came back, people are going into stone. That's kind of weird, but it's a little less kooky about what's going on. As he kind of just gently slices into your forehead, you start to feel like your vision starting to just switch and change on you. Whereas the white space that you went into felt like you just got, like you blinked and you were suddenly there. This, you're starting to watch the area around you just kind of almost ripple, like Schlieren, almost like a heat wave coming off of everything. And you're starting to kind of lose track of where you are. And then just for a moment, you feel as though you can kind of center yourself and stay where you are, but instead you are seemingly almost whisked away. In this space that you find yourself in, it looks very similar to where you are right now, but you're watching as sort of shards of glass are kind of rotating in space beside you. All around you, you're still on the ground where you were. However, you recognize that you are the only thing that seems to have almost no color whatsoever. That figure still does, the environment still does. It almost feels as though like you've been just misplaced in this strange floating glass area. And for those of you who are in the shadows, there's a slight rustle that you can hear. But I'll give you guys can give me a perception check just to see how much you can find out for Bumic and Bert. Cool.
Beamer.
Bumic. And then Bert. Holy shit, Bert, let's go.
Yeah, damn.
Right. Okay, so with your incredible 23, I don't know why, but my earbud just died, so pardon me. Guess who has 2 thumbs in which they took blind fighting? This guy. I love blind fighting. It's fucking dope. Thanks. I'm dying in it. I am actually dying in it, but it's also fun at the same time. Bert, you would be the only one to kind of notice this. Bumic, you would hear the shuffle as well, but not necessarily be able to deduce anything from it in any kind of good time. Bert, you heard the shuffle, and then you were able to just tell that Victor's not there anymore.
Okay. Can Bumic see me? Or no?
No, you can't see through magic darkness either.
Shit, okay.
At least not that I know of. I don't think you have that invocation, right?
I do not have Devil Sight now.
Yeah.
But do you have Pebble Sight?
Okay, he's going to try to be the quietest he's ever been right now.
Okay.
And tell Bumic here. Victor. That's how he talks, bro.
Talking at all, even if you could whisper, it's not the choice. It's not the volume. It's the choice to speak in this moment. It's incredible.
Continue.
The harsh whispers.
Little man gone. I see Rogue just trying not to laugh right now. It's awesome.
Only you give yourself away, but you were speaking to someone, so I know there's at least one other person.
Do the stone people hear this?
Ooh, well, one of them's
Disadvantage on
unconscious
perception.
for sure. Yeah,
That
but
was useless.
you can disadvantage your perception check to see if you hear this.
Disadvantage. I'm so good at perception. You ready for this? One of these
He's
days, I'm
losing his 1 hour of being able to hold his breath to be able to.
Oh, the other one's a nat 20. Okay. All right. It's not the worst.
That's Hall of Fame stats for me.
Do you think that you went to sleep immediately, or do you think that you're...
I think he would have tried, but he was warned almost immediately because what's his name said he knocked on the stone and said foots were
That's
footsteps were
true.
approaching.
You
So that
did
would
have
You don't
Bert.
remember my name? Oh my god.
the bird, goddammit. How long make it?
In that case, I would say like you're on your guard, but you don't know what's going on. It's gotten suspiciously quiet, and as far as you know, no one else has entered
All
the
right.
stone.
Quiet is not good. He knows Bert is loud.
I mean, theoretically, we should all be going to sleep in quiet.
Yeah, but if he hears something's approaching and then nothing, that's
Not
bad.
ideal.
Yeah.
But as you are thinking through whatever you're thinking through, Bert, you feel the tip of a sword against your chest.
The fuck?
Can I
Right,
move?
do I have a chance to do anything here, or do I got to make a roll, or?
You feel it against your chest. Do you have a moment to do whatever you'd like to do with that reaction? And Joe, I will get to you in just a moment.
All right, then we are going to try to move the sword away from us without trying to harm ourselves here. I'm going to try and push this person away.
Okay. I feel like because you can't see, so part of me is like, should you roll an attack roll just to even get hands on this guy initially? I I would just say give me athletics at disadvantage. I would say that like you would be able to like connect. It's just how well you're able to.
That wasn't the idea. Okay, let's go.
Let's roll some stuff. It's not a bad roll. 1 second. Okay. I tied with you, and I know that the rules are supposed to be that nothing happens, but I love rolling off. So go ahead and roll me again at disadvantage, and I will roll.
Rollies!
Yeah! I just think
My
it's
kibbles.
fun. I think it's fun.
At disadvantage. That's rude. Oh boy.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. Was that a 2 and a 3? Yikes. You make connection, and it feels humanoid, but it almost feels like a statue. Like your hands make connection with some kind of cloak over a figure, but that figure feels like it's made of stone. And when you go to push, it feels like it just kind of shrugs off the movement and then places the tip of the sword back on your chest. You still don't hear anything, but while this kind of strange back and forth is happening, I'm gonna hop on over to Victor, where you find yourself in this strange space where your body is no longer where it was, but you can still make out what's happening around you. And there seem to be floating shards of glass around you.
Like how close?
The glass? Within arm distance?
Okay, but they're not like that close, like don't move or you get cut.
Oh, no.
All right. Is it still darkness?
Yes, unfortunately, the darkness that is there is still in whatever space you are in.
Dude just stepped into the darkness to stab Talkie. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can
Did you
move.
call him Talkie?
I did.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Not that I'm in a great place to be judging other people's decisions,
Mm-hmm.
but mine was only gonna get me killed.
Joe's like, I was trying to die.
I wasn't trying to. I was
No, I know.
prepared to. Once the sword came out. I can stand up? All right.
You can have some biscuit.
And okay. I'm gonna see if I can feel my way to dude with sword.
Okay, sounds good. You kind of have to like work your way around some of these like shards of glass that are floating around you. You are noticing that they're pretty sizable. Like none of them are really like small or like even kind of slim in some ways. They seem like they're like healthy chunks of glass that are floating by you. And as you're kind of making your way around them and through them, it seems as though they're kind of like reflecting scenes that don't match what you're seeing right now. But you're able to kind of walk forward. I don't even know what to give you for this. I guess maybe a perception or investigation. Just trying to find a man in darkness. I would let you choose whichever feels right.
How would you like to die, sir?
I forget how
Yeah.
wide this hallway is, but
It's pretty wide.
yeah. Basically, I'm just listening for big stompy footsteps.
Okay. Well, there's a shuffle. Okay, there's a shuffle happening right now, so that'll help you out at least.
Am I at disadvantage for this perception?
If it's based on sound, no. Then perception.
I mean, that is my goal. My eyes
Yeah.
are pointless right now.
correct.
Didn't matter.
You're not sure. Yeah, you're not sure. You heard some shuffling noises.
Well, I will vaguely sort of head towards them, I think, hopefully.
Trying to find some shit. While we have the tension of this situation kind of unfolding with Victor in a different dimension of some kind, two people in the wall, the other two hiding in the darkness, this might be a good place to take a quick 5-minute break. Everything worked out perfectly. So yeah, we'll take a quick 5-minute. It's 8:45, 8:46. We'll be back at 9:51, we'll say. Take a quick 5-minute, go grab a drink and stretch your legs and stuff, and we'll come back to whatever this is. But we'll be right back. Bye.
25.
Means we're live. That was god damn it. Are there first revs after break now too?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I'll hop in his stream randomly and just be like, first rev. Totally 100% no, I'm not the first rev to say first
Not
rev.
even close. Yeah. Oh my god, no, it's a good time either way. Anyway, we're back from break. We are picking up with the team in a bit of a pickle. 3 3/4 rev. Fantastic.
We're doing irrational revs now.
How did I not
rev is
see
irrational.
that coming? Is he? Seems pretty rational most of the time.
There you go.
Anyway, we are back. As mentioned, our team is in a bit of a pickle. We have 2 people who are, I want to say wall walk, and it's absolutely not the spell. My brain melded into stone into the wall. One of which is super fucking unconscious, and the other who is slightly alerted to something strange going on. The other 3, one was casting a spell, and the other 2 were kind of sort of keeping watch. But in noticing a figure coming their way, they darted into the darkness to hide. But Victor's head poking out seemed to perhaps give him away in some way. After a small nick to the forehead, was actually sent to some different dimension of some kind, where he seems to be kind of almost like faded, with various kind of shards of glass floating around him, and is attempting to find the man or the thing that sent him that way. Currently, Bert and Yumik stand in the dark. Nope, god damn it. It's so hard already. I don't need the extra names, sir. I will not make it, I promise. But Bert and Yumik stand in the darkness, and Bert currently has a sword tip pressed against his chest. So we are going to be picking up with that sort of tense scene as Flandy is sending me various screenshots of Tahatla with mustaches. And
That's not Tahatla. It's not Tahatla.
It's not Tahatla.
It's a Tatla.
It's a Tatla. I kind of like a Tatla.
It's not underscore Tahatla.
But I will also give, I guess, Merp a moment, just because you are kind of on the alert. So I don't know if there was something in particular you wanted to do.
Merp is he wanted to jump out of the wall. So as soon as he didn't hear anything, he's just gonna like come out and like immediately try to grab his crossbows and be like, ah! I imagine he doesn't see anything because everyone's in the darkness.
Yeah, you step out and shout, and like those of you who are in the darkness, you hear it. But Bert, you still feel the sword pressed against your chest.
All right. He's gonna bang against the wall real quick. Like, wake up, you Ophidian klutz! We gotta go! And that's what he's doing.
Yeah, you're being real loud. I don't think there's a chance in the world that the snake is sleeping through that. So you.
I don't know. I'm exhausted.
Oh, that's true.
That's why I said he
you
went straight to sleep.
exhausted.
However you want to play that, like.
That's a good point. I don't know. I think you're by nature though. You're a very, I don't want to say skittish creature, but like you are, very alert.
He's usually on high alert.
So I think we will keep it at a disadvantage no matter what, just because of the exhaustion that's there. But I think the DC is going to be lower. Alert. While you're conscious, yeah, that's the problem.
Yep.
If he's not conscious, then...
It's the disadvantage what?
Disadvantage perception check. The fact that he is not trying to be quiet about it is what is going to help you here with that DC, but it will be disadvantage.
Damn.
Suspense. Ooh! Really good rolls, my guy. Very nice. What I must not rev? What is happening? what is happening? Okay.
Don't look at the Discord because that'll send you off the rails even more.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I did because I was looking at that. That's where my stream stuff is too. Super fucked. Attention span gone. We don't know her. We are picking up in this moment in which Tahatla, you thankfully, I had the DC at 15.
Damn it.
The banging is enough
Someone
to
roll a
kind of
D20
stir
against
you
me.
awake. We don't have any D4s, I don't think, right? Have we gotten any? If we did, I missed all of them.
We definitely know.
But you wake from this happening at the moment. Bert, also, Kit, you're muted, so I don't know if there was anything you were saying in the meantime, but...
No.
Okay, cool. So you feel this sword tip against your chest. You do still have a second to possibly do something if you would like to.
Well, let's give it another go. See if I can shove this guy away.
Okay, so we're going for a shove again. Go ahead and roll a disadvantage again because of the darkness. Oof.
Lovely.
Hey, Foozca can roll on that one. Hold on. We're not done yet.
I did not.
I think
Damn
we
it.
need to give him the invitation.
You go to shove and you just feel your full momentum kind of being redirected in another direction, essentially. Merp, you kind of look up in time, or not look up, but like after banging on the wall and shouting, you face the darkness again, just in time to kind of see Bert kind of stumble out of the darkness just enough before Bert, you kind of feel like a very superficial slice against your sort of backside for a moment. And as that happens, you, much like Victor, now that you're kind of out of the darkness, start to see your environment kind of ripple around you before you are in a strange space where the sound is kind of echoey and you are kind of like faded in color, but you can see everything else around you. Merp, you watched as Bert was... You don't see who did it, but he stepped out of the darkness a little bit and then was sliced, or was just disappeared.
He's just gonna scream, "No!" and like just start firing in that particular direction. Because he's... Well, did he see him get struck, or did he just like stumble and like disappear?
You saw him stumble out, and I would say you would hear the kind of like shuffling of some kind of physical encounter before he stumbled out.
All right. Yeah, he's gonna reach out.
Okay.
Let's see.
If you're shooting at disadvantage.
Actually, he's going to, because he can't see it, right? He doesn't know what's going on.
Yes, correct.
He is going to load a round of, using his last magic thing, puts a little drip from a dropper in there, snaps it, gets it to glow, slams it into his thing, and casts Fairy Fire at level 2 in that whole area. Just trying to detonate it. Sorry, B-Mick. But yeah, he can't see, and his best friend just got. He's pissed. So that's
okay.
That's
Your spell save is not that, right? We've
spell save is 17.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so Bumick, I do believe you need. Wait.
Oh no! I'm sorry. You got inspiration though. You can pass.
You have an expiring inspiration.
Dude, I'm so sorry.
I would say for what is happening, I think we're going to start to roll initiative because it sounds like sort of action things are happening as we're going through this. So everybody please select your token and roll me some initiative, please. Oh, was that for your save or something else?
Ooh, that's still not bad though. Holy shit.
So the
Yes,
18
yeah.
was to add to my saving throw. I don't need people having advantage.
Oh shit.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah. No, it's a good call. That's a good call.
Great.
I think I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Hold on.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
Fooz's
cheat on this
cheating. Ooh,
I'm gonna cheat like so bad. You like don't even know.
We're used to it.
All right. So the,
Oh my god.
the,
Then is oh wait, hold on. Ah, the map is moving up.
we're cheating good. You did not. Everything's fine. We're gonna scoot you guys down. So those of you who are in the wall, the darkness will work off map because that's the darkness that you guys are in. So, but of course we have a few people who are not quite there.
Oh my god, Nina's
Burps
he
and stuff.
pulled off his headset already. I was
Okay,
gonna talk shit. Now he's
Two of you
gone.
are gone.
The one person who would
But now
know
he's
that
gone.
understand the reference is gone. He done left me.
Now you can't. Now you can't do it. I need to roll his initiative. Ooh, nice ass roll for you guys out the gate. Holy
I
shit,
don't
you
know
guys
where
did
I'll
that
be
class.
in darkness, but
What'd you say?
I don't know where in the darkness I was, but I just put myself in the darkness.
Oh, it doesn't look black on the. Oh, okay.
I was gonna say it is a bright ass white.
Well,
It is not dark.
We can see.
It's black on mine, which is very interesting. I'm gonna try something. Let me know if that
Oh,
changes.
now it's
There you
black.
go.
No, it's black.
I
Okay,
scrolled down,
good.
scrolled back up. I didn't know if that helped. That was
No,
much
I think
That
it was
definitely helped.
some.
I mean, that did it.
better. I'm helping.
That was so good. Okay, so we're moving on over.
Moving on up.
God, that looked probably pretty jank for a bit. I apologize, but we
You're
are where we are. We have our deception. Why is there a deception roll right now? What's happening?
I'm telling Flanders that he helped.
I believe you.
Fred, you believe him. You believe him, absolutely. Okay, but we
Alright,
are
Nunez is
hopping
back.
in. Yes,
Nunez, can you
Nunez
believe
is
your
back.
sister is over here reusing resources? Isn't that the guy that tried to kill Crojono and she's over here using it Tasty Team M or something? Like, we ain't gonna guess that? Jeez.
Jeez. All right. So cheese is rice. Tahatla, you have just been woken up. You don't know what's happening, but there's actually you heard some shouting from Merp outside of the stone, but you have been.
Where am
Jostled
I
away.
at in relation? I didn't want to move me just yet.
I had you,
It looks like there's a pillar there.
In my mind, I fully had you in that spot, but if you feel
Okay.
like he would have nestled himself
That's fine.
somewhere else, then by all
No,
means.
no, yeah. I just want. I think he's like start coming out of the thing. He's rubbing his eyes. You know, like when you go to sleep and you wake up and like it is mid-cycle, so your brain's just like you have that sleep. Yeah, he's full sleep
Mhm.
inertia mode right now. For theater of the mind purposes, he's doubly exhausted. It's like,
Mhm.
that was rude.
They got burnt.
I told you this was a bad place. Who's they?
I don't know. They're in the darkness.
And I guess he's gonna slither towards the darkness. Does he see or feel anything?
As you are starting to get there, you can start to hear just kind of heavy footsteps in that direction of some like shuffling, essentially. You can't quite make out what's going on, but there's unusually heavy footsteps.
He's gonna
before you.
do his best to attack towards the heavy footsteps, and I'll say for this
Okay.
attack, his goal probably not gonna work. But his goal is to like kind of constrict / grab whatever to
Like
pull
grapple?
out of the darkness. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I think we're gonna do exactly what kind of Bert was doing with the shoves, which is like you'll get that at disadvantage, unfortunately. If it is a grapple situation, that is strength based, so you could use your athletics at
Ooh, okay.
disadvantage,
Damn it.
and he will roll flat.
Here we go. All right. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Public disadvantage. Boop. Yep. Oh, that was great until it wasn't. And neither of that. Yep. I remember that boy being strong as. Well, that's not. All right.
He's being dexterous right now.
You just rolled fucking bananas.
I rolled a nat 19. Yeah, that'll do. But you.
No, I like this idea way too much. I'm gonna use my Halloween inspiration for dressing up and being super duper awesome, and hope to God that I roll a 14 or greater. This is probably not gonna work out well. Wish me luck,
Ooh,
boys.
this is zoo.
Wait, did we find out if he got hit by the fairy?
Damn it!
Oh yeah.
I don't. Does it work in magical darkness?
I don't think it
That is very sad,
matters.
Lady, I'm so sorry. If it does, for whatever reason though, I think this is your confirmation that it did not land.
Oh.
Yeah.
Any attack roll has advantage if the attacker can see it.
You can't see him because he's in the dark. But either way,
in the darkness.
gives guidance. Yeah, unfortunately, God, you were so close. That is
So close.
painful.
Please
to
roll one
watch.
of your mini D fucking 4s against me. Come on, or with me.
I don't have any D4s. I don't think we've.
I know you have some
no
hidden
one-
somewhere.
no
Everybody
one
loves
has gotten
you.
D4s. That depends. I'm not sure if you've noticed. But that very much depends. But anyway.
All
you
right. He tries really hard, but he slips
Yeah.
out like a rascally bastard that he is.
You kind of like reach into the darkness and make contact, and then when you pull out, you just come out with like tattered fabric instead, but are not able to grab him. That is your action.
I'm trying to think if I have anything that I can bonus action. I thought I did. No, that's a full action, isn't it? That's full action. I'm pretty sure the rest is full actions. I'll let you know if I find a bonus action, but I'm pretty sure that's it. And
So you're gonna end your turn there?
no, he's moving. Fuck that noise.
Okay.
He pulls the tatters. He's like, he's too strong. We'll slither a little bit further back, like probably like down here somewhere, because he has a shit ton of ridiculous movement. So what was that, like? Boop, boop, and yeah, we'll go like right there. Right there. That's the one. And I gotta click on this one to move here. Boop. Do he be attacking in the club?
He do not be attacking in the club.
That's what's up.
You back out, and then we are going to Bert and Victor. I think for this, I'm just going to kind of cheese and combine your turns, because at this moment, you are able to see each other in this strange space. You're still kind of both faded, but the two of you are able to interact and see each other in this strange space. Oh, are you? Did you stay in the darkness?
I was in darkness the whole time.
Oh, that's true. I'm so
sorry. And then I walked into further
shit.
To try and find him.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Shit up.
Just kidding. You can't see shit. Neither of you can see shit. So Bert, it's your turn. You're alone.
Can I bonus action hide behind Bert?
No, he's not there.
Oh, okay. I need some visuals.
I'm gonna. The ones marked in green are not here right now.
Okay. I assume there's no pillars that I can hide behind. Okay. Merp, you're too damn small. All right, I concede.
Okay, sounds good. But Bert, it is your turn.
I can't see you.
All right, so what can I do in this space?
You see some shards of glass around, and you can still make out your environment. You saw Merp come out and yell. What do you think Bert would try to do?
Can I see the mirror man or no?
He's in darkness right now.
Damn it. Would he be able to intuit where the guy was? Because he just tried to shove him twice? Or...
You have a vague idea of where he was. I'm just going to guiding bolt. Okay. You have a vague idea of where he was, but not exact details.
Okay. But yeah, I think if you can see Merp, his first inclination would be to call out to him, see if we can get his attention. So, Merp. Merpy. So just go up to him, try to see if I can grab him like he normally does. You can't see my camera, hold on. Like he normally does.
You watch as your own hands kind of phase through Merp immediately.
He would disparage us. Okay.
You don't seem to be able to interact with him right now.
Okay.
So I assume we are going to spend our turn being confused, I guess?
Confused and sad, yes.
Okay. If there's anything else you want to try, let me know.
Okay.
Okay. That would bring us to Victor, who's in the dark and also in the space, but...
Is he stomping around for me to hear again?
The mirror man? A little bit. He's shuffling a little.
Well, I'm going to see if I can find him and put hands on him.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, what are you trying to do?
Find him and put hands on him. Like, literally
just touch him.
Okay. That's step
him.
one.
Okay.
No, not punch.
Okay. Step one.
Just touch. Okay,
touch
that's what I was asking.
No, I heard punch.
Depending on what you're doing, I want to... No, I was just asking. I think I did say punch, so you're fine with that. You're able to kind of just, like, feel the air in this space. And as you're doing so, you're still kind of knocking into those glass shards that are around you, but you don't make any contact with him at all. And just hearing where he is, he should be here. You're just not making contact.
I'm gonna look at these shards. They're showing me things that aren't here. Can I see something useful or different or helpful?
You're in the darkness, so you can't see the shards right now.
That is true.
But you feel them kind of batting around your hand.
I guess let's get out of the darkness. If I remember which direction that is.
I mean, you just stepped in, right? I feel like you'd have a vague idea.
Bloop. Now let's look at these mirror shards.
Investigation check. Oh shit! That's incredible. All right. As you were looking through all of these, not all of the shards, but the shards that are kind of around you, just kind of getting a glance of what's there, you can see some of them seem to be like this exact space that you're in, but just like different angles of it. And you can see Merp in front of you, but if you kind of look at one of the shards, you can see there's an angle where it seems as though you're kind of behind him. There's another one where you're like off to the side, closer to Hatla. And there are a few that are just pitch black. And with kind of looking around, they seem to be fragmented shards of the space that you're in, just all from different angles.
Can I start collecting them?
You absolutely can. I would say with your investigation, you notice that when you kind of grabbed one and just kind of focused on it, just even trying to get your bearings, you felt as though you had the possibility of being displaced again.
Well, I'm gonna try and
roll.
unless the being displaced again puts me back into normal town, I'm gonna hopefully resist that until I have all the mirror shards. I don't know how many there were, but I'm gonna try and collect them all.
Okay, so you're just collecting a few. Gotcha. All right. You're able to collect some. They're all of different scenes in the same area, though. They seem to all be of this like hallway in that darkness.
Is there just like a countless number of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not gonna try and collect them all. But never mind. That doesn't help me. I'm gonna
Gotta
try and
collect
like
them all.
mosaic them to
Shot.
make a big enough surface for me to like see a scene.
You're noticing all of them, none of them kind of work together like a puzzle. They all just seem to be fragmented areas of this space. Nothing
I will
locks together.
snap some of them to make them more tileable.
You try, but these are not giving when you attempt to break them.
Then I'll get as close as I can and see if I like lay hands on a group at once, if that does something. I mean, I clearly already did that, but I'm looking with intent. I'm like, if these are different places, maybe I can be these places.
Okay, another investigation check, this time at advantage, please. You again start to feel that kind of displacement happening, and one of the ones that you have your hands on looks like it's a spot that's kind of over the pit for a moment, and you started to feel that kind of rippling of the vision around you starting to take place. But right as you were kind of feeling as though you were getting your bearings, you kind of get you get shunted back out and exactly where you were. But you imagine if you focus hard enough and you get a scene that perhaps you would like to focus on, that you might be able to will yourself out of this place.
So you put the two people with the lowest int scores in a place where you gotta think your way out of?
The lowest of int scores were the ones who were closest to the blades. That was not a choice.
Oh man.
Not on purpose,
Beautiful.
let me tell you. But Bert isn't, now that you are out of the darkness, Bert, you're able to watch as Victor just grabs a bunch of shards and starts staring at some real hard. Nothing happens, but you guys are at least able to see each other. But that is the end of your turn. We will go to Bumik.
Bumik uses his last bit of magic spell slot and casts Sanctuary on himself.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ooh.
Very nice. That's a bonus action. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
I didn't know it
then
was a bonus action. That's dope.
Yep.
He is going to slowly walk along the wall back towards where he remembers the light being, step out, see his two companions be like, and he like had his hand on the wall preparing to cast Thaumaturge, and he's like, oh, okay. It comes out he doesn't see any of his other allies. He has no idea what happened to them.
Yeah. You see Tahatla and Merp.
Where are the others?
They got burnt. I don't know
He
what
just
happened.
went silent.
He stumbled out and then disappeared.
I felt the presence of something right next to us.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna get away from the darkness.
Okay. That's good.
15,
Just gonna
20,
shimmy away.
25, 30. Can't cast anything aggressive. Don't really have anything else I can cast.
Yep.
I have no cantrips that I can.
To chaos.
I do. You want to borrow mine?
Yeah, sure. I'll take all your cantrips.
Borrow mine.
Oh.
Pulls out one of his fangs.
Then I will spend my action to make the square in front of me difficult terrain. Older.
Okay. You just a little bit. Awesome. Yeah, no, not a problem. That brings us to Mert.
He's gonna. Can you point where you felt the presence?
I point right back to like where it came out.
Mhm.
He's gonna try to triangulate where Burp, God damn it, Bert
Yay!
disappeared, and where that angle is, and then try to put
Mhm.
a couple of shots in that direction.
All right. They're all disadvantaged, but you can go for it.
All right. Where is my thingy? There's disadvantage already checked. Of course it is, because I've been having a great time so far.
'Cause this is
I
a
don't hear
good
it.
time. I don't want to
You
hear
did
it.
that to yourself.
You did do that to yourself. That unfortunately does not hit.
All right. Wait, oh, that was a 6. It looked like a 9 on my screen. Okay.
Mhm.
And then that was the subtle cricket. This is the other one.
That hits.
Okay.
Ooh.
It does my radiant do anything special to it? Hold on. Bonus action. As a reaction after being hit by an attack, the wielder can expend one shows. Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't. Okay, cool. We're good.
All right. You hear kind of like a pang as the first shot goes off, and it just kind of gets batted away. The second one, you hear it. Oh, it sounds like it's chipping into like stone or something, but it sinks in it. It sinks true. But that you get confirmation from an audio perspective, but that's more or less it. Would you like to do anything else? Your bonus action or movement?
I hit something? I don't know. What are we doing?
I was sleeping.
That's it.
That's good.
I didn't need allies. I'd shoot you.
Can I reaction throw dagger? Just for the lulz.
Revia feels that. Oh my goodness, amazing. But you watch as this creature. Also, I'm just gonna cheat as I normally do and kind of make the artwork big because he looks like a little man, but like
He's the little
for those
man.
of you,
This is a little
for
man.
those of you who
He's
have
so
not seen him
little.
before, that's what he looks like.
He needs some lotion.
He does need some lotion. He's a dry, he's a very dry motherfucker.
Get that
gotta
boy
get that pun.
lotion. Look at those ugly feet.
Don't make fun of his ashy feet. But anyway,
Those fingernails. Look how long that thumbnail is. Oh, he's tiny.
He's gone. Yeah, he's gone. You watch as he emerges from the darkness straight ahead and walks directly up to Merp. And you see the eye, not the eyes, but the like, just focal point of this mirrored face turned towards you. Extends the blade, the tip of it kind of piercing, not piercing, but against that tiny space where there's a little bit of space between your armor and your neck.
Rude! Get away! What'd you do with Bert?
Seems to wait for a moment as if perhaps
I mean, I
waiting
can't
for a
reaction
trigger.
move, right?
No. But from what you can tell, it walked up to you, extended the sword, and is waiting for a trigger.
Bless
you.
Merp is gonna just resist. I know it's not really a reaction, but from whatever anything he can do to not be in this situation.
Reaction be difficult.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Precisely.
Perfect. Okay. He doesn't move at the moment, but he's staying right there. Seems to be perhaps holding his action. Tahatla, you're up.
I don't think he's smart enough to know what he's doing, so Tahatla will absolutely take the sneaky advantage. Maybe. I don't know if it's gonna work that way. Hopefully this. Do I have disadvantage on my attack on him? Would I get
wouldn't
advantage
have-
here?
No, you wouldn't have a disadvantage.
Okay.
You didn't
I just wanna
advantage.
show if he was
I
doing
could
shady
shoot him
shit
at this
You-
range.
on top of
You
it.
don't have advantage, but you do
God
not
damn
have
it.
disadvantage.
All right.
There's no face. His defenses are not based off eyes. It doesn't matter that you're behind him.
I kind of remember that. Can I give
Yeah,
myself
yeah.
advantage? Would I be able to incite him with my insightful fighting?
Oh, don't see why not, right? It's just a creature. It doesn't say creature or object. Oh, well, no, hold on. That's silence. What the fuck? I scrolled all the way up for some
I'm like,
reason.
what?
I was like, what is
I can
happening?
do this
Okay.
against objects?
It's just a creature, yeah. That's why I got weirded out, because I was like, how can you insightful fight an object? Interesting. Okay, so it's a deception against your insight.
Yes. He's a
Okay.
charismatic boy for some
Does-
stupid reason, so I'm sure he's gonna do fine.
He doesn't do a lot of talking, though, so there's no bonus to deception.
I use
Uh,
half of my movement. That's the other thing. More than half
Okay.
of my movement on the same turn. I was here. That's the wrong fucking thing. I was here. Ah, son of a bitch. Yeah, I won't get it. All right. Insight.
All right.
Oop, nope, that should be disadvantage. I thought it was clicked. I assumed. There you go. Well, it worked out. 18.
Does not work, unfortunately.
Okay. Psych. I think he just finds the spot that he ripped off on the thing and kind of gets distracted from it. He's like, I just, for fear of the mind, he puts it back. It stabs!
Stabs! Go for it!
Ba-doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Yeah, that hits. Heck yeah, that hits. Woo!
And I do get sneaks because someone's within 5 feet. Yes,
You
that's how that
sure
works.
fucking do. You
Let's
sure fucking
go.
do.
We're gonna toggle that on, and we're gonna go ahead and cast the fang.
Ooh, dang. There you go. Good damage.
Yeah. And that's his
Uh,
action, bonus action, and movements. Well, most of it at least.
Alright. Yeah, as you use your cursed fang on this thing, you feel it sink in. It feels like you're stabbing stone. It is so strange. It is both very, very like durable, but also like brittle. As you kind of pierce into it, you see like a white stone or two kind of peel off from that spot for just a second. But it doesn't look terribly bothered by the stab.
You just go, Basilisk cursed. He has no
Are you
idea. He's
ending?
just guessing. That's it.
Yep.
He'll still stay there probably despite his better judgment.
All right. That brings us to Bert.
All right. So his buddy Victor over there was doing stuff. Does he got any idea what's happening with that?
It was exactly as I described. You saw him focusing real hard on some mirror shards.
Okay. Is he like gathering them? I believe.
He
They
did grab a
gathered
couple,
chunk.
but yeah.
Okay. Murphy does not seem to be responding. That makes me really sad. Let me roll a wisdom check here.
Sure. Ooh.
Okay, that's terrible.
Not that it's gonna be any better, but that was a save, not a check. But
Yeah, I was like the number doesn't change, so I was like, it's fine. I did the same. I was like, yeah, leave it.
So we're gonna try swinging upon the stone man. See if that does anything.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Much like your interaction with Murph, you are phasing through everything else.
Okay. In that case, we'll make our way over to Victor, and next turn we'll try to help him out with the crystal shards. Then.
Okay, so you're just like leaning over his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Which brings us to Victor.
These things they're just floating, right? Are they drifting as they float, or are they kind of just in space until you bump them?
They do seem to kind of like drift in space. Once you grab one, it seems as though it kind of like loses all of its need
So
to float.
the ones
or...
I've grabbed no longer float.
Correct. You can just put them on the ground and they're just there.
Well, my next idea was to gather enough to have them float against the wall to make a door and then run at it. But
They're not doing that.
They're not gonna do that. So I guess I'm gonna keep touching because that got things Ripley. And I'm just gonna. Well, whoa, what?
Whoa.
Sir, you inflated a cock on screen. I'm not anything.
It was a rooster.
Sir!
This is a family channel.
It is not.
Oh
I need to see some ID chat. Prove your birth age.
no.
In any case, I'm gonna kind of. The closest I've got to intellectualism is meditation. So, I've rippled twice now.
Yes.
Once successfully. I'm gonna meditate on that feeling, and I'm gonna just look and see if there's a shard that shows me in a better position to beat up the mirror than another, and then meditate on that one.
Perception check for the mirror to find a different angle. It's not ideal, but you do find one that's it's closer than the one that you initially had in your hands. It's not across the way and in that pit. But it's kind of on that dark walkway, which does make you much closer, but you're somewhere around here that you can see from that angle. And then if you are attempting to go through, you can go ahead and roll your investigation at advantage. Everyone pray. Oh! Yeah! Let's fucking go! Again, you see the rippling start to kind of take place around you. And again, you're starting to feel displaced. And rather than where you were, you kind of shift a little bit, but you watch as the hands that were kind of holding onto the shard and focusing on all seem to regain their color. And you find yourself back where you were.
Hell yeah. Good job.
Just gonna just real quick, and assuming I have action economy, I'll run into the fight.
I would say you have movement left. Your action and bonus action was you finding a shard and going through it.
Gotcha.
Maybe you should use one of your spell slots.
And maybe I'll stay right here.
I have 17 hit points. That's the end of your turn. That brings us to Bumic.
Joe doesn't believe in healing.
I believe it's ineffective in a combat scenario. Mathematically, to the point that they doubled all healing spells in the new thing, because they are also agreeing with me.
We've made it work with Foos.
Huh?
So we've made it work with Foos. For many a fight, if we didn't heal, we would have died.
Arguably, if the amount healed was just instead damaged, been just as fine.
Fine.
So I'm
Is
going
Demeter's
to attempt a little cheese.
Oh, we love
Yeah,
cheese.
get some cheese.
See if it might. See if it might work.
One of us.
Okay.
Since he seems to be stone, I am going to try to use mold earth to make his arm fall off.
I do love this cheese. God, that's cool.
Get him.
Okay.
Get him.
Post mold earth for me, if you don't mind.
He was ready.
Good heavens. It is. God damn it, Joe. All right. Essentially, I'm going to, because it is a cantrip, I am going to make this like a kind of like a test for you, because you would have to put some effort into this. But go ahead and give me a charisma check, as that is your spellcasting modifier. And just looking over it again.
You can do it. Put your back into it.
Ouch.
That's a natural 3, folks.
The natural 3. I'm going to throw my
Yeah, get that.
Halloween inspiration in.
Let's go.
Halloween inspiration.
Oh, let's go.
Save the Halloween. No, you're not. This is not working.
Listen, that's double digits, baby.
Uh-huh.
Wait, hold on. They were both 3s. You rolled 2
Yeah.
3s in a row.
That's rolling doubles, isn't that like super lucky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a like
Rules
that's a
are
critical
cool,
success
Foos.
in some systems.
The fucking chorus of yeahs that you got after that.
Yeah.
I just want to clarify before anyone corrects me. It's 1 in 400 to roll 2 3s. It's only 1 in 20 to roll doubles. Don't yell at me.
Go away, Joe. Go away.
Math is
Nobody wants to
fun.
deal with your stats.
Oh my goodness.
That's not math. That's
You-
statistics, and that's worse.
Physics is applied math.
No.
You extend your arcane might, and you kind of see, from what you can make out, the shoulder that's extending the sword towards your companion. You start to see some of the stone kind of like swirling in space. And it kind of reminds you of what you were doing at the very front of this entire area when you were trying to get through that door and you were just kind of manipulating the stone there. It feels like it's just kind of almost resisting it and maintaining its shape. But a very valiant attempt, unfortunately, is otherwise resisted. And Rev, on your next roll, you get advantage thanks to Codpiece.
Thank you.
Thanks to God.
Thanks to Codpiece.
That is a name that keeps on getting.
That's his name.
I know. It's just.
I always find that I have advantage. And
It's a functional piece of armor, Netters.
I mean, I get it. It's not where you want to get hit with a melee weapon. But
it gives
I
you a
run
sense of
back to the
confidence. That's
side
where that
of
advantage comes
Monk, and that's where I will.
Okay, so you're just shimmying over to the clock. That's the end of the turn. That brings us to Merp. Sword pressed against your neck is not moving. But you did hear Victor come back, and Bumik shuffled back over to him.
I'm gonna point out that
did
when
you
you
see
get
Bert?
within
Was
arm's
Bert there?
reach, I was just gonna like touch briefly and then just nod that I'm not intangible mirror man anymore.
You're here again, yeah.
Good to see you.
Did you see Bert? Was Bert there?
Oh, yes, he's still in. I do not know. Could I hear when I was in the mirror dimension?
Yeah.
Bert, you have to grab the shards. You just pick your favorite, ideally one that is not you over pit, and then just go in. Do not like try to physically. Just stare really hard at it, and you will.
Sure, whatever he said. Okay, I gotta get out of here. He is. I thought I had something for this, didn't I? This isn't like a fear condition or anything like that, right?
No.
Okay.
Here's the little death.
Yeah, he's gonna dip. So he's gonna use his action to disengage. And I am not a rogue or anything cool, so that means that more or less ends my actions. And he is going to get the fuck. I mean, I hate to run next to the people who just got out, but
Excuse me.
I can't run through walls. So that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna.
Theoretically, you could.
Um,
Gotta wait for all the atoms to align the exact right way at the exact right time.
uh-huh.
Or however thick of the wall you want to go through.
I have to wait for all the
Very
trillions
unlikely.
of atoms to all align in
Oh,
a very
trillions is
specific-
horribly undercutting it, sir.
right. Googleplex, whatever the hell it would be. Anyway, yeah, he's
You're seeing
he's
there's
over
a
there.
chance.
Okay. You shuffle over back to that side. The disengage was huge, and I kind of want to flavor it as like as you're moving away, he does go to kind of like nick you. It's not a full swipe by any means, but as you do, you just kind of like duck under it and shimmy away. But you can see there was an attempt to kind of just do a little bit of damage to you. But as you kind of shuffle off to the side, you see it kind of square its shoulders with the three of you in that space. And then look at Tahatla as well. And then kind of turning its mirrored face towards one of the torches that are kind of glowing in this space. You all watch as the light reflecting off of its face seems to just get blindingly bright as the light seems to searingly reflect in this space. Everybody please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God.
Whew! Joe's fine. Bumik is not.
Oh, wait, technically at advantage.
Is that another 3?
Jeez.
Wow.
Sir.
Someone pray for Rev, please.
Someone invite Rev to the club.
This
I'm
is what
getting there.
happens when you guys
God
roll
damn
like
it.
Rev's rolling great.
I'm in the
That's
same
true.
boat as you, don't worry.
Wait, you're a
That's true.
sorcerer.
I
You
looked
get
over and
bonuses to this, and you
melted off.
still got to. God
I
damn.
think he's Warlock first, right?
Warlock
okay,
first.
okay.
Yeah, Warlock first, that thing second. Okay, so you're
Mine's a 20
flashing. Gotcha. Bert, I apologize. I did say everyone, but oh no, I'm sorry. That does count for Bert. Okay, so Bert, you pass, Victor passes, and Merp passes. So Tahatla and Merp.
Bumik?
No, not Merp, sorry. Tahatla and Bumik, got it. Words are hard. The two of you are blinded, and you guys will take full damage from this. The rest of you will take half.
I'm gonna hit you. You see what's in it? I'm assuming this is this magic.
This is radiant damage, yes.
Does it count as a spell?
It does. This is one. No, I'm sorry. It does not. I'm sorry. I'm
Literally
sorry.
nothing ever does, Slan. I don't know why you keep asking.
I'm sorry.
I know. I had advantage on that.
In fairness to
I
truth, the
know.
one wizard we did just shut down immediately, but
You beat his ass. I got nothing. He got nothing done.
All right, so that doesn't apply. That doesn't apply. I
what kind of
can't.
damage is this?
Evasion is
Radiant.
because it wasn't an attack,
I
right?
am resistant.
Ooh. So you take a quarter because you
I
passed,
take
right?
5.
Take 5. Fucking awesome.
And then I can't uncanny dodge because it wasn't an attack, right? It was a spell or
Correct.
something like that ability. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
So it's
Are you
my
going
good
to-
sir.
Trying to uncanny dodge light.
I mean,
Uh,
I'm a spell.
That's one hell of a reaction speed, brother.
as the
Just
face
say.
reflects the light, you watch as it stalks back over to Merp. And that is his
Go away!
action. So he's going to wait right there, blade drawn and looking in your direction. But that's the end of his turn.
Looking at the conditions of blind.
I already burned my reaction.
Mhm.
Can't do nothing.
I'm
Let me double
assuming I
check.
have disadvantage on. Yeah, can't see. Automatically fails any check that requires sight. Attack rolls against creatures have against
Advantage
the creature has
on
advantage.
you, and then yeah.
Oh shit, was he fairy fired?
No,
It's relevant now. Okay, yeah. I
No,
assumed it would
he
have been
wasn't.
marked, but I just don't remember it being mentioned.
Yeah, no, unfortunately. And then whoever got blinded, you get to make the save again at the end of your turn.
Cruz, has dawn passed since you've been down here? In the 5 minutes that it's not been done?
No.
Okay.
Y'all came in here and just
I don't
started
even know if it's
putting
noon
boots and
yet.
asses. And yeah, it has not been a lot of time.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying to,
It's great. It's
Trying
fantastic.
to
But
buy a
yeah,
bucket.
here we are. Yep. Tahatla's reading up the stats of blind. And
Oh, okay. Foods.
fucking hit me.
I got some cheese for you.
Yeah,
we
I
know,
know.
we can tell.
I'm aware.
Tone of your voice.
Provided I don't use half my movement.
Oh, fucking hell. Mhm.
I can use steady eye. It does say eye, but can I do a perception check on hearing based off of
You
where it
need
went?
to. Jesus
I'd like to
Christ.
remind you that I am a snaky boy, and all of my vision, it doesn't all rely on vision.
Steady tongue, because you're just sniffing the air with your. I simultaneously love and hate this.
I will say
I will
there's
let you
one
have
called
this.
Steady Aim that just lets you have advantage.
Because it is very funny.
Oh, the best part is even after all that cheese, it only brings it to a flat roll.
That's true. If you do use steady aim, that's the same thing. You lose your whole turn because I think it's your bonus action to do when you
Cheese
can't
is
move.
fun, just not needed.
but-
needed. But you
Cheese
get
is
the
fun.
cheese anyway.
The cheese is
Oh, he's
so
not
funny.
using his. He needs the move to be able to swing. Like he can't.
Okay.
He's not
you
gonna
have a
throw
ranged
something.
option, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah. Because he'd have to throw a freaking
I'm
dagger.
gonna give it to you. This is bullshit, but I like it.
Thanks, Fooz.
It's fun. Yeah, go
Tahala
for
just starts like viciously like flicking his tongue through the air, like.
it. The best is he's blind, so he's just like not focusing on anything.
Yo!
This is the best cheese ever.
The snake tongue came through.
Oh.
This is bullshit, and I love it. What is it? Roll your attack roll at advantage. That's fucking awesome.
Oh, let's go.
Well,
You said advantage. I'm
Cool.
taking it. I'm not
Taking
asking
it.
questions.
Yeah, it shouldn't be, but this is too cool. That hits.
Yes. Oh, what am I clicking? I'm so fucking lost right there.
I didn't expect this to work. I don't know what to do now.
I was expecting to have to back. I clicked it. You might get two of them. I'm sorry. There you go. Okay.
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, that first one is nice. Piercing and sneak. Okay, got it.
And because I have to not use, that was exactly half of my movement, by the way, to make it that far.
Oh, okay.
Which was part of the cheese.
Hey, look, it's working in your favor.
Finally done.
He's done.
Congratulations, man. That was dope. That worked.
He's coughing. Okay, are you ending your turn? Give me a thumbs up.
He's
You
about to
good?
end his life if you don't let him leave. Jesus.
Oh, that brings us to Bert. Don't die, Flinny.
Alright, he just saw Victor disappear. He heard him say a bunch of shit that even I didn't understand. What do I do?
You were told to look at
I
glass.
don't know what the hell he told me.
I mean, what you do is up to you, my guy.
Yeah.
I also have low intelligence. I told you what I could tell you.
Alright, let's examine the shards then.
All right. If you're kind of at a passing glance, then you can use your perception. If you think he's trying to like really sit and focus, then that would be investigation. Ooh. You are starting to kind of piece together views of the room that you're in, but all of the views that you're getting are like over the pit or on the other side of the pit. But you're starting to at least recognize that it seems to be reflections of this room.
Cool.
Is that are you doing anything else, or is that your turn?
Can I do anything else?
Kit,
You
that's
can
on you.
try. Yeah, you can try
She's not
many
gonna
different
play
things.
your character for you. What are you doing?
Well, there's not much. That's why I'm confused. Like, there's not much I can seem to interact with. That's why I'm asking.
You also watched him like you were right over him as he was focusing
Yeah.
and bamped out of existence for you. Like
Nothing else
even
you know.
with the
I
low
touched the
intelligence
glass.
score. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You were right over his shoulder when he looked over one of the shards and seemed to just kind of put all his focus in it. Didn't say anything, just looked at it real hard and then disappeared.
Okay, we'll grab the one that's closest to him and just focus on it then.
All right, go ahead and give me an investigation. Unfortunately, this is not an advantage because your previous perception roll was not ideal.
Ooh, holy shit. Let's
Very
go.
close. You start to feel
Oh,
the
no.
he's one short. You feel the area start to kind of ripple around you, much like the way you came in. Actually, no, you were in. No,
Ow.
you were out of the darkness. So you start to feel it very similar to the way you came in. But unfortunately, the displacement starts to happen. You feel as though you're about to kind of pull out of whatever dimension you are in right now, and then just kind of sucks you back in, and you are still here. You get the idea that if you focus hard enough, it will work.
Alright, cool.
Alrighty. But that will be your turn, as your kind of bonus action was looking around. Your action is to just kind of focus on it, which will bring us to Victor.
Step over here with a bonus
Mhm.
action. I'm gonna punch this dude.
Yep, as one does.
Ideally, okay.
That hits.
I'm gonna deal lightning damage, and so he is also shoved 10 feet away.
Okay. Got it. Just checking one thing. 1, 2, 10. Okay.
Which
Skids
is
back.
critical because I needed him to not be in a radius with anyone else, because I'm going to cast at 3rd level Shatter. And since my guy is made of all sorts of inorganic nonsense, he has a disadvantage on the con save.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, that's a dope thing, man. That's
That
wow.
that one higher level. Oh, that
Also-
sometimes with these higher
I also was
levels.
clicking that for the DC 16 because there's some other stuff maybe coming into play. I need to know if he passed.
Okay. Let me roll real quick.
Hey, aka Joe has a whole bunch of dice to throw at your ass if you go and try to cheese it.
Joe has so much dice to throw at you.
Disadvantage.
It was the natural 18. It's a flat roll because he has advantage on saving throws against spells.
Of course he
because of
does.
your
All of them always do when I've got spells.
it gives
All right, fine.
Hit him with that D20.
How do you think I feel? Foos, is this a spell? Actually, it is.
No, I told you to stop
not.
asking. But this
I'm
was the
sorry.
reverse side.
I'm sorry.
I forgot that nobody is just able to be spelled.
Because when I do, they do nothing. You've seen it. I have very
DC
smart players
Fogley's-
who are like, I'm gonna beat this boy's ass and make sure he can't do anything.
DC Fogley's immediate reaction in chat. That's how we know.
They rolled poorly.
All right, yeah. I mean, if he passes, he passes. I got nothing I'm gonna add to that. Then.
Oh, he takes half damage though, right?
But should be full because he's a glass man.
I think it's just disadvantage on the save. But
yeah,
they
no, it's
still-
just
I'm doing
disadvantage on
that
the save.
still.
Unless he's vulnerable
like,
to thunder, which would make sense.
Why
Why are you making a con save?
Oh, thank you. Because he had to roll out of the blindness.
Ah,
Which is a good point, actually. Bert, please roll me one as well.
Bertlesby.
Bertlesby.
Oh,
What the is happening? Okay. That's the end of your turn, Victor.
I'm sorry, kid. I love you.
yeah.
We tried.
All right. Bumic, your turn.
Well, Bumic can't sense things with his tongue. So he is completely
Oh wait, Bert
Blind
passed.
here.
I'm
No, Bert
sorry. I
didn't
got
pass.
Bert
Yeah,
and
it
Bumic.
wasn't-
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna hide
It's
that
because
roll.
Bert has the eyeball on him still. I did the same
Yeah,
thing.
that's what got me. Okay, let me take that off you so I don't get confused. Sorry. Go ahead.
So I'm kind of unable to really do anything, especially now he's been moved, so I don't have any clue where he is.
Oh right.
I love how our healthiest player and subsequently tank is the only person not here to get hit on.
Yeah,
I know.
Who knows
that
what
was a
of his
mistake
own?
point. Yeah, exactly. He did nothing wrong.
Well, I can tell you it's not lightning or thunder damage, even though it definitely should be thunder damage.
So Bumic is going to do the one thing he can do, which
Oh.
is
I'm so sorry. This is thunder damage. I fucking missed it because I was looking at his immunities and resistances, and I was like,
specifically called it out for you.
There is thunder. You did.
Are you sure
It's
nobody
when
wants
you-
to make him fail the save? That's all
When
right.
you whined about it
I
enough,
don't have
it
it.
finally broke through. I'm sorry. He takes full damage from that because he is vulnerable to it. So sorry. I had his
I'm out.
character sheet up,
I'm
and I was
out,
like,
Joe. I'm sorry.
and then I fucking, yeah, I apologize.
I'm out, Joe.
I didn't
you
call
make for the
shatter because I'm an
90th
idiot. I
time.
did it because it was calculated.
I know. For the 90th time, Bumic, it is your turn. I swear I'll shut up.
So in his blind state, he's going to go into full defense mode and hop into his shell. Get a +4 to his AC.
Holy shit, isn't your AC like 21 now or something?
Mhm.
21. Okay, got it.
21.
Bumic shells on up. So you are down. I think I do have a little shell thingy that I can. There it is.
Don't forget you also
Yeah.
have Sanctuary on too.
Oh yeah.
Wait, was that supposed to help you with the AOE there?
No,
Why?
it doesn't protect you against AoEs.
No.
Okay.
It's only
Exactly.
direct
Attacks.
targeted attacks.
Yeah.
Targeted attacks and spells. He can't purposely target. But I can't be in the area of effect of fire.
Indirect damage.
All right.
So I'll pop into
oh,
my
sorry.
shell, and I'm
Mhm.
definitely not partially doing that for the cheese of I get advantage on con saves or anything.
I forgot.
Well
about
inside of
that.
my shell.
Hell yeah! At the end of your turn, you get to make a con save at advantage. Let's go.
Let's go! Come
Yes!
on! Yay! Didn't need it.
Hell yeah.
It's a little hard to tell because you're in darkness, but you're pretty sure you can see
My,
now.
my head is still poking out. I can still see out the
You
hole.
can see everything within this field of view.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
That's
wait,
so
wait.
cute.
What's funny? Oh no, but it's at the end. Never mind. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm in my shell.
Okay. Fucking amazing. But you can see now. If anyone's looking at Bumic, he goes into a shell and then he just starts blinking heavily. But he can see now.
I can see.
Merp, it is your turn.
Kids are. He's a shit. I wish I could do that. All right. Time to go. And he's gonna burn all of his movement to hide behind this pillar over here. And then is going to. I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, yeah. I guess closer would be nice. And he is going to fire at him right now. And I assume he does not have disadvantage.
No, you wouldn't.
Where's my character sheet?
I don't
Is
know.
that
Where'd
where you
put
put it?
I found it. Don't worry. Thank you for all your help.
You're welcome.
All right. I have advantage because he just got shattered, right?
No. We're pushing the cheese as hard as we can go.
God, come on,
Ooh.
Solar Cricket. I can't land one.
Oh.
My God. Oh.
Yikes. I'm so
All
sorry.
right, you can stay in the club a little bit longer.
I was gonna say heavy is the head.
This is a
man.
1 and a
Jesus.
3. God. Is that the end of your turn, sir?
Sadly, it is the end of my turn. Thank you.
All right. On his turn, he is going to step up to Victor and take a swing.
Next opportunity. I'm kidding.
I was like, I
Came
know
into my space.
happening.
Who's reverse rules?
Yeah.
Oh, God bless.
That'll-
Foos, bad. Bad.
That'll hit. Thankfully, you're expecting that is going to be the situation. Tahatla can't see, right? You're still blind, so you don't know. You hear walk up, and then like a swipe goes off. You got a D4 though, Frandy.
Oh, shit.
And Victor, much like before, except not against your forehead, you feel a sort of nick against your shoulder as you are kind of vanished out of this space. He is. Oh yes, you do. I'm sorry. Correct. Thank you. You need your wisdom saving throw, please.
Is this a damage-inducing swipe, or is this a fuck-off-inducing swipe?
This is a. From what you can see, he's. Well, no, you can't. From what you can hear, there's no body hits the floor. just a swipe goes off and Victor disappears. Victor, you are back in that space.
That's a great way to eat a nat 20.
Yeah, that's what I was like. This is kind of a good thing he does. And then is going to shimmy over to the hiding kobold and take another swing.
I'm
Can
real
we get
small,
an
though. He
attack
can't
of
get me.
opportunity?
I'm
That's
super
a
small.
severe
Blind!
disadvantage.
You're blind! No, I will.
Come on.
Can
They
Bumic
can't
hit
even
with
see.
his shell? Like as he's going by, just doop.
I do believe you can't make any reactions.
Dude, that'd be hard. Like, that's a lot of mass, you know?
Just
400 pounds to your
I
knee
blue
going the
shell
wrong
him.
way. Yeah, you're going flying.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Is going to swing at you as well.
Oh, that's rude. Oh, that
It doesn't say I
misses
can't make
first.
reactions while I'm blinded.
You need
have
to be able to see to make an
someone
attack of
to
opportunity.
them.
He does get 3 attacks though. Does a 21
Why does
hit?
no? He didn't. He doesn't get 2 attacks. Why?
All right, after this
He gets
campaign,
3.
I'm going to the school of blind sight fighting, and I'm going to learn how to do that.
Blindside's dope.
The blind sight's amazing.
21 hits me, foos, you bully.
I need a wisdom saving throw.
No, you don't.
I do, but I do.
Why can't I roll my way
Disappears.
out of the paper bag right now?
In the blip.
To be fair, that
the
bonus is
timing-
not helping.
You also see the world around you kind of ripple and change as you are sent into some strange kind of mirror dimension. As this happens, Tahatla is still blind, so you don't see anything. But I would just say, you guys see that whoever is left here and is just kind of like listening for what's going on. After the second or third swing makes contact, and another sort of creature disappears, the mirror man turns in your direction and calmly walks to the two of you, standing before you for just a second before nodding its head down the dark hallway and starting to walk off.
What's happening? I think he just takes a swing at nothing.
That's true. You're blind.
Can you roll one more for me right now, just because I'm curious?
Yes!
Roll your con save too, just because I'm curious about that as well. Jesus.
I was gonna say he was gonna do other things, but seeing that this is going on,
Wow, Joe, I think he's earned his spot back.
Bitch, I earned my spot back episodes
is-
ago.
This is an inspired performance.
What is happening? God, your rolls tonight, everyone, has not been ideal. Let's just.
So to continue for the fun, seeing this, Tal is gonna summon one of his silver daggers using his cloak in his other hand, and now he's just like ugly swinging. I'm talking like totally bad, like kung fu, like.
With your snake companion swinging wildly while blind, you were able to make out that body language before the mirror man started walking off. Those of you who are in this mirror space, Victor, you would have the best situation or the situational awareness of this because you have been here before and you've gone out before. The mirror shards that were around you all started turning black. Still spinning in space, but the views that you were getting of this room are starting to disappear. You're watching them all kind of like wink out as you are placed back here, as is Merp. And as it looks like a video game glitch, the mirror creature starts walking, and you guys are standing where you are, but you are feeling yourself just sliding, like pulled along in his orbit almost, as the ground is kind of moving under your feet without you moving at all. But this is where we will end our session tonight. With the three of you in a mirror dimension and the other two, one blind and perhaps dumb at the same time, who knows? And then who's in his shell. So,
He was this close to a nap.
things are looking rough. Woo! But I will need your votes for inspiration tonight. And I will find someone for us to raid.
Foos.
What's up, man?
Flandy,
You're welcome.
you did this to us.
Nope, y'all didn't. I said no, and I wasn't gonna do nothing, but Foos yelled at us because it took too long, and she told me to do it.
You guys are taking nearly an hour in an open space. Some is bound to wander. in your
Tahatla did
direction.
tell us not to do this.
The fact that it was that particular creature is juicy, but
I mean, you fairly told us there was a safe place to go, and none of the smart people said anything, so I didn't either.
it's all good. It is all good. This is fun, exciting times. God damn
Tahatla
it.
wasn't there for that revelation.
I mean, if all your bad guys didn't cheat, I'm sitting here on ability to do maximum thunder damage just because I say so. That could have been 64 damage. I was waiting for it.
God. Whew, that would have been a lot. I'm
Hey,
so
what
sorry.
Kick
It
his
would've been.
ass.
See bass?
Were you a Tempest Cleric? Did we say that?
Yeah.
Did we know that?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
I do
you
lightning
guys-
constantly. It's not subtle.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna look for someone to raid, but fuck it, let's go raid Dirty. Because I feel like I don't get a chance to
Dirty
do that. very
Dirty!
Dirty!
Dirty up in this bitch.
We're
It's
getting
so
dirty in this.
Oh.
It's not family friendly stream.
Okay. We are starting the raid. We are going to hop off. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you for being awesome, guys. My wonderful players. I'm very excited to see what happens next time. But we'll be back another time. Have a wonderful night. And have a happy Halloween, because that's tomorrow. Holy shit. Bye.